Welcome everyone. The video is for you if you are someone who procrastinate every now and then and say, I will study in the evening, I'll complete it in the night, I'll start exercise from tomorrow, I will start learning from next month, I'll start eating healthy after I've come back from my holidays. By procrastinating, you reach a state where simple everyday tasks become a big mountain to climb. So the intention of this video is to equip you with the tricks that our minds play when we procrastinate, and then suggest you the strategies you can use to get rid of it. In this video, we are going to discuss the impact of our personality, boredom, stress, difficulty of a task, and anxiety have on us, and the role these play in procrastination. We will break this monster called as procrastination, and we will eat it bite by bite. I promise you, by the end of this video, the very least that is going to happen is you will be able to put a finger on the reason why you are procrastinating. We all know knowledge is power. Once you understand the problem, you will be able to apply your knowledge and get through the task you decided in the first place. So, why do we procrastinate? Let's try to understand this with the help of an example. Let's suppose you're a student and you have got exams coming up. You promised yourself, I'm going to start study at 4 o'clock. However, when the clock struck 4, you postpone it by another hour and make it 5. Sometimes it reaches this extreme that you drop your paper. Let's take another example. You are a person who really wants to start exercising. You promised yourself that I'm going to get up early in the morning and then go for a walk. But then what happened? You do not get up. Alarm rings, you hit the snooze button, and then you are again back in your dreamland. Let's quickly start with an easy definition of procrastination. Procrastination is a voluntary delay of an intended action despite the knowledge that the delay might be harmful for you. So let's try to break this definition and study each word carefully to make it easy. So what does voluntary mean? Voluntary means that we have a choice to do it or not do it. What do we mean by intended action? Intended action means that we know in our minds that we should ideally be doing something right now at this very moment, but somehow we end up not doing it. This brings me to another important question. Why are we reluctant to act? Why do we undermine our own goal pursuit needlessly? Why? How can we solve this puzzle? Let's get a little deeper into the topic now. We are not going into the technical details of procrastination. I'm going to keep this really simple. We will try to understand this with simple example. To understand procrastination, we need to understand our minds first. Our mind is a key source of all the actions we take or we do not take. So, for the sake of understanding, let's divide our mind into two parts. I'll call these two parts as a feel-good mind and a doer mind. Let us spend some time to understand the characteristics of these two minds. Let's pick up the feel-good mind first. Feel-good mind likes to do everything which pleases it. Feel-good mind is short-sighted and is blind to long-term things. Feel-good mind does not have the power to struggle or work hard. The moment it gets introduced to something complex or hard, it starts looking for things which makes him feel good. Feel-good mind avoids pain at all costs. To manage this, it has a lot of allies to his disposal. These allies are Facebook, WhatsApp, internet, movies, etc. In fact, it has got so many allies that it is difficult for me to think about all its allies. All its allies serve the function of keeping him happy in the moment. Feel-good mind likes to protect itself and embarrassment, failures. It does not like to fail at all. Feel-good mind is impulsive, and gets distracted easily. Feel-good mind does not like to panic. It hates to panic. So now let's talk about the doer mind now. So doer mind thinks long term. It is a visionary. Doer mind visualizes. It creates our goals and future. Doer mind keeps it short and simple. Doer mind also have allies in the form of focus, willpower, and goals. These two minds are always at conflict. So whenever you are making a decision to take an action, these two minds are always operating simultaneously. Whichever mind exerts more force wins the battle, and the outcome is decided. If for a given task you have a picture of pain in your mind, then more often than not, your feel-good mind is winning and trying to avoid the pain. Whenever the feel-good mind feels that an activity is going to be painful, it summons its allies, and unfortunately these days it does not have to go too far, as its allies are just sitting in his palms in the form of a cell phone. So procrastination is a habit, and like all habits, it is an internalized subconscious process. Unfortunately, habits are not easy to change. As with other habits in life, the habit of procrastination requires us to make conscious effort with specific strategies. So till now we have discussed procrastination is a constant conflict of the doer mind and the feel-good mind. The truth of the matter is whichever mind gets fed more becomes stronger. Unfortunately, for procrastinators, the feel-good mind has become really strong because it has been fed more than the doer mind. Now we are going to get into the deeper details of procrastination. So procrastination is a needless delay on starting something. This means that you're avoiding an action which should ideally be done now. To make it simpler for you, we have prepared a document which you can download by clicking on the link below. This document has got 5 sections in it. So the first section is your area of procrastination. So this section contains 6 core areas related to work. Work would be something like I need to complete my yearly appraisal review. Another area is household. Household could be you need to call a repairman to get something repaired. Another area is personal care. Personal care could be something like you need to hit the gym. Another area is school, college. This could be like finishing the term project or starting the term project. The next area is finances. Finances could be something like I need to pay my credit bill. Another area is relationship. This could be something like catching up with an old friend. So these are the areas where people usually procrastinate. Second is your consequences of procrastination. This section contains consequences which can be internal or external. Consequences means the cost which you are going to pay if you procrastinate. We will talk about this in the later section in wider detail. So the third area is your excuse for procrastination. This section contains excuses which you usually give yourself when you procrastinate, like I don't have time now, so there is no point in starting. Fourth area is your procrastination style. So this section contains what you do when you procrastinate. For example, you surf internet to feel good. The fifth area is your procrastination reasons. This section contains the reasons why you procrastinate. This section is something we are going to discuss in detail. You can utilize the guides given in the link below to dissect your procrastination habit. In case you have got any questions around it, please feel free to send an inquiry to info@idesignmylife.net, or you can post a comment. We will make sure that we will get back to you. Thank you very much. If you have liked the session, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll come up with more informational videos like this. Thank you and have a nice day.